So Rippling was the Winter 17 cohort, and Deel was the Winter 19 cohort. So a little bit ago, but both companies went through YC, well-known founders. And I'm going to show some screenshots from the file that we have.
Yeah, before
Jason.
we do that, I also just want to put out a disclaimer. I have exposure to both companies through venture funds I'm in. And I think one of our companies, I won't say which, was acquired by one of the companies. I don't want to...
Okay.
We've invested in 450 companies over 12 years. Sometimes a company gets acquired. We wind up with some shares. None of it is like enough for me to have like a horse in the race. None of it is... It's all de minimis in terms of its impact on me. It wouldn't affect my coverage of this. But as we say in the business, no conflict, no interest. I'm an investor in 450 companies. And I'm an investor in 20 venture capital firms. Some of them are higher profile than others, and you would know them, and they have it. Okay, so let's get to this case, because in Ireland, the person confessed in an Ireland court for some reason. I don't understand.
Because they were out of the Irish Rippling office, if memory serves. So this was a person based in Europe. So I want to start with how much money this person was paid. So Jason, here is two kind of combined screenshots from the release.
When you say release, this is a news story. This is a deposition. This is a court document.
Court filing from the High Court of Ireland.
Okay.
But it's from the voice of the alleged spy. So he's
Thank you for adding alleged.
Oh yeah.
Is it alleged if he confessed?
I think it's alleged until someone is convicted, because I would like to avoid extraneous legal risk.
What about admitted spy?
Self-admitted spy, alleged corporate
alleged spy? Okay, go.
Alex and Philippe, the founder, and his father, was also the CFO, said that I would be paid approximately 5,000 euros per month for spying on Rippling for Deel, and that I would be paid around the 6th of the month. They established payment terminology. So when he wanted to get paid, he would, quote, send a picture of a watch to the payment chat, and Philippe would say, send that watch to London. Then he would say, the buyer is happy. I understood this to mean that Alex, the buyer of Rippling's confidential information, was happy with my services and the information I sent. Jason, as far as code speak goes, that sucks, but at least they were trying to obfuscate a little bit, I guess.
I mean, I don't want to critique spycraft, but here we are. Why not send or hand the person a thumb drive with Tether on it? Like if you're going to pick a way to pay somebody, pick the one that human traffickers, money launderers, and terrorists allegedly prefer. Allegedly preferred by human traffickers and terrorists everywhere. Tether. So they should have just been giving this kid Tether on a thumb drive, or dropping a thumb drive to, based on my spy novel and knowledge. They should have been putting Tether on a thumb drive into a Dropbox. Then tell the person, go to the Dropbox and pick it up. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the next quote. What is this?
I provided Alex, CEO of Deel, with a lot of Rippling confidential information, including Rippling's product roadmap, which indicated where Rippling was currently providing services and where it sought to expand. I also passed on the Deel, quote, battle card, a document that instructed Rippling's salesforce on what arguments to make to potential customers about the superiority of Rippling's products over Deel's. I also provided Alex with many of Rippling's sales leads. Jason, in terms of like the crown jewels, right? If you're a reporter, the crown jewels is getting someone's income statement, right? But if you're a competing SaaS provider, this is what you want.
The product roadmap is extremely damaging if it was accurate. Some of it might be obvious, but it would give you the ability to front run announcements. And then it would give you the ability to say to investors or to your team or to your customers, in other words, your constituents, look, we release these free features. Rippling is just the fast follower. They copy us.
Right.
So you could really damage Parker's reputation and Rippling's reputation in this case by making them look like a fast follower when in fact if this is all true, to fabricate this would probably be a bigger crime than actually doing the crime. Right? Like if you were to say this about Deel and it wasn't true, this person would be in massive slanderous trouble.
It's either truth or the biggest defamation case in the history of mankind.